Hi guys, we have reached 100. Woo, 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 woo. Can you believe it? 100 subscribers, and it's only taken me over a year to do it. So we're going to see it together for the first time. So I'm going to break the seal. Ta-da! This is what I clicked my finger on. Now these things, some of these things I clicked my finger or purchased these way before I purchased some of this other stuff. It just took a while to get here. These are beautiful. Oh, ta-da! No, this is Beautylish. Let's go ahead and do Beautylish first. Can you guess what I got? Hi, thank you for tuning in to Accessorize Your Life, where aging gracefully and accessorizing your life meet. I'm Julia. Guys, I'm so excited for the channel. We've reached 100 subscribers. Granted, it's only taken over a year to do so, but a victory is a victory, you know? I count it as a victory at least, because it says that people are tuning in and they are subscribing. Be it a little slow, but that's okay. Going slow versus going nowhere at all is a good thing in my book. So, you know, I'm not worried. I'm just going to enjoy the ride. Sometimes I wonder if it's worth it, but I've come to the conclusion that yeah, it is. It is. I enjoy bringing content, even though it is sometimes difficult to decide what to bring. But then at other times it's real easy. So if you like cooking or gardening or purse reviews or makeup, which I started the channel on, yeah, this is the place for you. So if you haven't subscribed, if you're seeing me for the very first time, or if this is not your first time tuning in and you have yet to subscribe, go ahead and click that button, because I'm sure there'll be something here that you will like, at least eventually, because I also do tea reviews too. So I know I'm not honed in on a specific theme or whatever, but I just hope you like the variety that's going on in my life, because those are the things that I'm interested in. And I'm sure there's other people out there that are multifaceted and like more than just one thing as well. Alrighty, so with that ado, let's get started on the whole premise of this video. Yes, it is quarantine shopping haul madness. That's what I call it, because I feel like the shopping didn't stop. I mean, there were sales here and sales there everywhere you looked. And then on top of that, when you go to turn on a YouTube video, that's what everyone was talking about. All the videos were encouraging, and rightly so, showing us all the beautiful things, wonderful pieces of makeup that we could add to our collection. So of course I started off thinking, no, I'm not going to indulge in that. I am going to pick up a few things from Ulta, and that's all I need. And I think boredom set in from being, you know, in the house so much. You couldn't go out shopping as I usually do, you know. So I found myself, boom, boom, you know, you get it, right? So yeah, I decided that I would go ahead and shop. And what I did is I thought about, what is it that I want to shop for? I just don't want to pick up any willy-nilly thing. I just want to pick up things that I need in my collection. So what I came up with is that I need, or want, I should say, not really need, because, you know, I don't need these things, but I wanted to just have a little more upscale or high-end kind of, if you will, luxury collection, or a few things from the higher end, if you will, section of makeup. And I wanted to find a ride or die foundation. So those were my goals. That was my mission, to find that type of thing, or those type of things, to add to my collection. And you'll see what I got, and if you think I was able to succeed in that. So let's put my glasses on. But I do want to say, before I get into showing you what I got, is that I struggled with whether or not to bring this video to YouTube, because I know a lot of people are unable to shop at this time, that a lot of people are without their jobs and incomes, and it may seem a little frivolous to spend money on a makeup at this time when so many people need so many things and are unsure about where their food is coming from, how are they going to pay their car notes or their mortgages. But thankfully, we are able to do that without any problems. I don't want anyone to feel pressured or feel like, feel bad that they couldn't shop. You know, your time will come, because I have been in situations where I could not do all the things I wanted to do either, and I still can't. But I know that from experience, life gives you ups and downs, and that you will get through this. And so, because I have a channel and I bring you makeup and things like that, this was a perfect opportunity to shop because the prices were so great everywhere. So all of the places were having sales, all the high-end stores, low-end stores, all the makeup stores like Sephora, Ulta, online stores were having sales because people were unable to get into their stores. So this was a way to lure us in, and we benefited from this. So like I said, I don't want anyone to feel bad, but what I want you to take from this is that there is various types of makeup out there for everyone. You don't have to do it on the high-end scale. You can do it on the drugstore or lower end scale and find perfectly good products. Also, that for us brown skin beauties, that on the higher end scale, there are lots of opportunities to find what you want out there. Sometimes when there's a sale on things in like Ulta or Sephora, they run out in our shade. But if you try shopping at Saks or Nordstrom's or Bergdorf Goodman and other places like that, you will find that oftentimes the richer shades are right there, that they are available for you to pick up. So I hope I've gotten across that I hope this is an enjoyable video versus a worrisome video for some folks. And I hope that whether you're brown skin or not, that you enjoy the products that I've picked up, because sometimes it's just, I want to say, sometimes it's harder for us brown skin girls to find the shades we need in the upper or higher end products. So, and we have to be selective in those lines of what we get. I'm finding that out because I've never really shopped them before. So this is my quarantine shopping haul madness, because I shopped everywhere and I feel like I got really good deals. I spent my own money. No one bought these things for me. I used the rebate system and I caught sales. So I really feel like this was the opportune time, if you could shop, that it was wise to do so. So the first place I went online to was Ulta. And at Ulta, I feel like I duped it up, because there were things that I wanted to replenish and things that I just wanted to check out as dupes for products that I already had. So let's get started. So this is number one, the first thing that I bought. It's the L'Oreal Black, the color I chose, Magic Root Cover Up. And I bought this just in March from Ulta, but I saw it on their site, buy one, get one half off. So I went ahead and got the second one as well. So I like to use this to cover up my roots, because I do not want to use chemicals, the dyes in my hair. It makes a mess, and plus I don't feel that it's good for the body anymore. So I hope I don't find out that these are bad for us as well, but these save me in a pinch. Sometimes I'm okay with my gray hair, and sometimes I'm like, I can't take it anymore. So I picked up some more of that, and I have it on hand now that I really need it. And not that I was going to the hairdressers anyway. I was doing my own hair. So, but this will, it's nice to have it on hand. So the next thing I picked up, and it's rather new, is from Milani. And they have two new lines out, and the one I picked up was the Rose Butter Lip Mask. And the reason I picked this up is because I wanted to find something a little different from the Laneige sleeping mask or yeah, that mask because of the price. I did have it in my Sephora shopping cart, but when I ran across this, I said, why not pick it up and give it a try? And here it is. It's a cute little container. It's about half the size, or even more than half the size of Laneige, but it's in the rose formula, the rose butter, and it has hyaluronic acid and rose butter to shea butter to help moisturize your lips. And it doesn't really have a smell, so it's not strong at all. So if I find that this works for me, then I won't repurchase the Laneige. I will just go ahead and get a couple of these and have them around the house at the ready for me to use. And in the same vein, Milani has the Green Goddess line. And this one is a roll-up lip balm with cannabis seed oil in it. And what it does, it goes on green. Look, well, it doesn't go on green. It looks green in the tube, and it goes on clear looking. But what it actually does, it has a tint. Can you see it? That little rosy or pink color tint to it. So it transforms. And I thought this would be neat to try because it got me with that transforming situation there. So that's what I found in the Milani line. And yeah, on my hand, I see that little color to it. Alrighty, so while on the Ulta site, I found some lippies. I want to find my notes where I wrote down something about these lippies. That might be a little challenging because I've got so much I've written in this book. And the reason why I say there's so much in this book is because I use this little notebook I have here to track everything I ordered, the date I ordered it, what I ordered, and when it was due to come to me. So that's why I have so much junk in this. So these are the Revlon Super Lustrous Melting Glass Shine Lipsticks. It was buy two, get one free at Ulta. And I heard about these from the Temptalia page. And these were dupes for higher end lipsticks. So let's look at them closely. The first one I have is 009. And it is Toasting Glasses. And Toasting Glasses, I'll show it to you here, is a soft muted plum with warm brownish undertones and a luminous finish. And it has shine, shine, shine. There you are. Can you see that? It's quite pretty. I think this is definitely my kind of neutral with a little bit of a color to it. This is a dupe for YSL's Prime Beige and Charlotte Tilbury Glowing Gin. And that's what attracted me to these. The second one I have is 010, and it is Chocolate Luster, and it is a warm tone medium dark brown dupe for Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. You see that even chocolate, more chocolate color right there? That's it. Very soft, a lot of slip to it going on. Very luminous looking. And the last one, which was my free choice, is Glaring Coral. I kind of thought that these colors would, this color like oranges or corally colors would be hot this season. So I picked this one up, 014 Glaring Coral. And it's a muted medium coral with orange undertones and glossy, glossy, glossy cream finish with a feint of gold pearls. I don't know if you can see that in it. And this is a dupe for Dior Spear, Chanel's Orndy, and Clayla Pose Camellia. So I thought those were kind of fun to try, just to give me a taste of maybe not the formula, but the color and the finish of some of the higher end. So those were my dupes from Ulta. That was my first place that I shopped at. And let me get back to my notes. So the next place I shopped was Sephora. Everybody did, right? They had some great sales. I unfortunately am not, what is it, Rouge? I'm the second one down where you get 15% off. So I forget what that's called, but that's where I am. And that led me to looking at other sites, because I found out through YouTube that lots of places were having sales, and some of them were beating Sephora's sales. So I did buy some things from Sephora, things that I saw other folks buying. This is where I kind of only bought one thing that I had in mind to buy, and the rest of these items are from influencers. Okay, so remember I bought the Kat Von D Brow Struck, and I got it in dark brown. Well, I went back for it, and like I said I would, and I got it in walnut. And this is what walnut looks like. Now this is to fill in my brows. Today I have on dark brown. This was the first one I purchased. And in the future, now that I'm showing it to you, I will be using the walnut. And just like the dark brown, it has those little flecks in it. They kind of reflect light off your brows when you use it. So it's a powder that you wear on your brows. Now on to the things, like I said, that I was influenced to buy. Everybody else did it, and I was left wanting to try it as well. So the first thing, the line that I went looking, only two lines. First is Fenty. I thought, ooh, let me try Fenty, because all I have from her are her, what are these things? These lippies. I have about 5 of her lippies, and that's all I have from Fenty. So I thought I would try the Diamond Bond All Over Diamond Veil, because I was drawn in by the packaging. That is so stunning, and that's beautiful. I just love it. It's a copper tone package with little flecks that are beautiful. And this is what that looks like. This veil can be worn on your cheekbones, on your clavicle, your collarbone, or on your shoulders. It is beautiful. I think it'll be wonderful for the summertime. I just love that glow it has. And you know, when I first started doing YouTube, I was not into glowy products and things like that. But I think the more you get into doing makeup and you see other people doing makeup, you learn how to use these products. So the next thing I got from Miss Fenty herself is the Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer. Now this packaging is cute as well, but I just don't like the word cream written on it. Some people may, but it just looks a little young to me with that on there, but I just wish it was plain. But I got the bronzer, or whatever it's called here, in chocolate, like most people did in my complexion. I cannot wait to wear it. I kind of feel like when I do, I'm going to go over it with a little a powder bronzer as well. So I'm looking forward to using that. I have not tried it. Now the next line I went into is Natasha Denona. I have one palette by her, and it's a mini palette. So I went in with thinking that I would get another mini palette, but also pick up this. This is better to show you. This is her contour sculpting powder, which is like a contour or a bronzer in my case. So I have two now. I have that creamy one, and now I have a, I think this is a, yeah, powdery one. So I'll go over it with this if maybe. This may be a good one to go over the Fenty cream with. So that was that, and I picked up one more thing from Natasha Denona, and it is the Mini Sunset palette. And I am wearing that brown there today, right in the middle, but I didn't put on any of the other shades yet. I have tried them on before, and just to test them out, and I do like it. I do own, like I said, one other palette by her, mini palette. And I am drawn to the mini palettes at this time because I really don't want to collect any larger palettes any longer. I just feel like I don't have the space for them, and I'll never get through them. So I am hoping I can stick to that. Although I am really loving the new palette coming out from Pat McGrath. But I'm hoping I can hold out and get it when it comes in a mini, when she, you know, takes it down a notch. Okay, so I believe that's all I got from Sephora. Yeah, I was pretty good, right? So, and I did get samples, but they're little, and I'm just going to check those out for myself later on. I am waiting on a setting spray from Sephora. It is called Volition, and the reviews weren't that great on it, but it's more of a natural product versus some of the more chemical-laden setting sprays. So I'll see what it's like when it gets here, whether or not I'll keep it. So my next stop was Burdock Goodman's, and from there I picked up the Goulayne L Essential Fluid Foundation, and I got it in 55W. I am really liking this. First of all, look at that packaging. Isn't it adorable? Fits right in the palm of your hand. Look at that little gold cap on it. It does have a pump, and the shade is wonderful on me. It just melts right into my skin. There is a little scent with this. It smells a little bit like perfume, but it fades away, so it does not hang around with you. And like I said, I was trying to find my perfect or ride and die foundations, and I really like this one. I think it's a good one to have for any time of the year. I can adjust it, I think, in the summer or winter, however I need to, with my contour bronzers and things like that. So I am looking forward to using this, and I have tried it out, and it wears beautifully. Although the mask does pull it off your face some, so yeah, we have to deal with that. And the next thing I got from Burdock Goodman was the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Skin Highlighter. Now, the things I got from Pat McGrath are not new. You know, I didn't get the new Mothership, whatever it is, palette, large palette, because I'm not into that. I really don't want to go there with her palettes, but I will get things that are compact. And I thought this would be good to have over here in my higher end makeup, some highlighters. So there we are. I have not tried these out. I think I'll just give them a little swatch. So let's start here on this side. And ooh, you probably have seen these before. I have not paid attention. So there's that one. Here's the second one. Ooh, so one is looking pink, the next one is has green shifts to it. And the one that looks gold, let's see what color it ends up being. Gold. Haha. So yeah, that's what I will be using to highlight with at some points. So Beautiful by Pat McGrath, these nice highlighters. And they don't have a lot of large particles in them, so it's nice. They're tiny fine particles in it, so I think I will like that a lot. So the sale was really good at Burdock Goodman, so that's where I picked up those two items. Now, also from Pat McGrath's line, but not from Burdock Goodman, from Pat McGrath's site, because she had a really good sale. I think you got 25% off or 20%, depending on how much you spent. So I went on and got her system. She has the system where you get the foundation, you get the primer, and the loose powder. And I think it was some maybe somewhere like $125, $130 or something like that. Anyway, I got 20 or 25% off on this. And I got the foundation in the shade Medium Deep 27, which I really like on my skin. Well, to tell you the truth, at first I didn't. I thought it was too red. But I trust Pat with this, and I said, you know what, this is going to be great for the summer because it's lightweight. And what do? I use concealer around my mouth and around the sides of my face. They're in like a red shade to kind of color correct. So I think this will color correct for me. So it'll be less I have to wear. Even though it's lightweight, I can put on a little bit more and still not feel the foundation on me. And then they match you with a loose powder. And this powder also has more of a red tint to it. So I'm really liking it. I trust her to know what she's doing. Now, it was up to me to find the right shade. And I could have gone down a shade or two. But I'm going to be okay with 27. I'm not sending it back. And the other thing I picked up when it was on sale is this palette. It is the Mothership Subliminal Platinum Bronze Palette. And like I said, you've seen this most likely everywhere on YouTube. It's not new. It's just new to me. And there are the colors. Those are right up my lane. Rich browns and golds and bronze colors. So platinum bronze. I'm looking forward to that. And the last thing I picked up on her site was a lipstick, and isn't it adorable? And the thing about this, not only is the color beautiful, and it has little specks of color in it, highlight in it, but the formula is so amazing. And look at that tube. Who doesn't like that? So I got it in Flesh 3, and it is the Bronze Rose. Beautiful packaging, even better, phenomenal, if I can get it out, texture and formulation to this. I am excited about her products there. So I went all out in her, what I consider all out in her line. I do not have a mascara or eyeliner or lip liner, but I think I have enough of those things in other brands where I feel like I can almost practically do a full face with Pat. So I was really happy to get those things from her site. So my next stop was Nordstrom's. And I had a ball shopping online at Nordstrom's. I found a lot of fun things, which I feel are fun because it's where I feel like I explored the most. And the first thing I'm going to show you that I picked up, by no means the first thing that I ordered, is the Hourglass Mineral Primer Veil or whatever. So this is not the spray, but this is actually the primer that you put on your face to fill in the pores. I love the way this feels going on. And by the way, I got it in the small size, just to sample. I think there were 2 sizes to choose from, and I went on and chose the smaller size because I have so many primers. But this one is great. It has an SPF of 15 in it, and it goes on dry, so it'll be perfect for the summer. I think once I use this, I can go back and get the larger size because this is really good, guys. It just goes on, like it says, very thinly, very lightly. It's a veil going on. Plus, it's a mineral primer. So that means it dries your face down for us oily girls out there. So I picked that up from the Nordstrom, and they had a sale as well, like I said. And I discovered this on my own. I didn't see anybody talking about this at all. I was taking a chance on this for sure, and I have never done such a great job in my life. This is the Touche Eclat High Cover Radiant Concealer by YSL. And I got it in number 7, and it is like the click on the bottom, under eye concealer or spot concealer. I love this. I love it so much I've gone back in and gotten another one. It should be here pretty soon in number 6. I cannot say enough about this. You just pat it on there. It does not dry out your under eyes. It's not too thick. It's not too thin. It's not runny. And when you put it there and pat it out, you don't have to worry about putting on too much or anything. And it blends out beautifully. Where has this been all my life? I love it. So I'm so glad I found this. YSL. And also from YSL, I picked this up. I can reach it. Let's see, it's the contour blush, and I got it in number 4, and I got it in a coral shade. So it's called coral, I can't pronounce it. It's coral something. So here's the lovely case it's in from YSL. And I have a tendency to try to get more than one thing from a brand. And here it is. It's a blush. Can you see that color there? That is going to be nice for the summer. Oops, dropped the brush. Came out. I was trying not to do that, but it's out. Oh, lovely. So I'm looking forward to that. And it's not highly shimmery or anything. It has some little, a satiny finish to it. And they imprinted YSL in there. Very nice. It looks like an envelope. Very plush. I'm looking forward to using that. And the next thing I picked up was the ByTerry Hyaluronic Tinted Hydra Powder. Now this is a loose powder, finishing powder, and I got it in 500 medium dark. And the reason why I bought this is because the fact that it has, I believe it has hyaluronic acid in it. And it is supposed to help moisturize, but it's like skincare as well as setting your face. So it hydrates, plus it helps to firm and keep your face in check. I can't see what else it does on here, but I know that it had good reviews, so I'm looking forward to using that. And I think the color will be really good. Alrighty, so the next thing I got was a little sample of Tom Ford lipsticks. I think this sold as a boys and girls lipstick, and I got it in the color Holly, 02 Holly, and it's a soft shine lipstick. And here it is. It has a little TF on it imprinted in there. And let me show you the color. I think I may need a liner with this, but I will enjoy it, wearing it. It's very pretty. And the next Tom Ford item I got was, and I'm wearing this on my eyes, part of this on my eyes, it's 02 Soleil. Tom Ford Soleil, yeah. And it is 02. So this is a quad. And let me take my glasses off so you can see my eyes a little better, I hope. But instead of just doing it around the bottom, I just went all around my eye. Sorry, I got cut off. Instead of just doing the bottom, I went all around my eyes. I saw a model on the Nordstrom site in a little deeper in skin tone than I was, and I fell in love with this. I thought it was perfect. It comes with a little sleeve, very, very soft and luxurious feelings, very soft. And here's the palette. I'm wearing that green and this creamy color here. Beautiful, I think. Now this was new in 2019, I want to say, and it was more or less from their winter collection. But I find that for me, I think it will work well for summer, winter, and spring. I just love those colors, and I love the formula. No fallout. Just, you can put it on wet or dry, and the color payoff, if you can see, is really good. I'm just so happy with this formula. I'm so happy with the product. Right now, I think if you go on Tom Ford's website or site, it's half off, so about $44, because it retails for $88. So I'm so happy with that. Now the next thing that I got from Nordstrom is something that I had already purchased, but I loved it so that I went back and got another one. It is the Phyto Tint Eclat Fluid Foundation, oil-free, long-lasting, from Sisley. And I told you in my last video, I think it was my last video, that I purchased this for around $20 after using my Nordstrom notes. Well, that didn't beat the fact that I love this foundation so much that I think it could be my everyday foundation. So I love, love, love it. And I went back and I got another one. And I didn't stop there. I got another one. So, yeah, yes, I did that. I love it. So, what can I say? It is definitely a formula that I like, and the coloring is perfect for me. I have it in 7 Mocha, Mocha with a K, and I'm sold. I am sold. I looked at their other formulas, and I don't know. Their formulas, I don't see the difference really. So this one, the price was right, the color's right, and the texture is right on my skin. That's it for me. Thinking and worrying about what to do, I knew what to do. So I wanted to try something else in the Sisley brand, so I went with their metallic eyeshadow, Phyto Ombre Glow. This is what the box looks like, and this is the color, this is what the packaging looks like. They had a lot of other colors, but I think they were sold out, so I had looked at this color and a deeper color, and finally decided to get this one. Okay, which way do I get in it? You know, I did open this. Yeah, here we go. It has a tiny brush in here. No mirror. And there we are. Isn't that a beautiful gold? Oh, I remember the first time I went shopping for eyeshadow in a makeup store, and it was for Bare Minerals, and I was in San Francisco visiting. And the guy tried so many shades on me, and he finally found a gold color that looked the best on me and that I was happy with. And when I saw this, it took me back to then. So I am excited to wear this. And from Sisley, my newfound love. I did get a few things from Charlotte Tilbury from Nordstrom. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, I got some things from her website too, so I don't know which. So I'm just going to show them all right now. One thing I got, and I think I told you about this before, I got the Cheek to Chick, and you've seen that, but it's all here in blush. I may have worn it. I got the Luxury Palette in Copper Change, and I think I showed you this one. And I got the Luxury Palette in Super Blue. This is what started it all, because I bought this before the Sephora sale and before my Ulta purchases. Isn't that gorgeous? I can't wait to use it. She touted this as being perfect for brown eyes, and that's what I did. I went and got that. And then I got the matching pencil to go along with it. I have not used it yet, but I'm going to. And then I got the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. And I have used this, and I may have shown you that already, but I'm not sure if I got it from Nordstrom or what pieces I got from her site. And then I picked up one or two more things. I think I had the lippy already, so I picked up, oh no, here's the lippy. So I picked up this pencil for the eyes. It is eyeliner in Pillow Talk, and I don't think it has a color name, but I did get that, and I think I showed you that already. But that's my luxury Charlotte Tilbury collection, mostly from Nordstrom. And some few things, which I can't remember, are from the Charlotte Tilbury site. Okay, let's turn the page and see what else I have. Now we're coming down to the end. Like I said, I didn't get that much, but this is what I want to show you next. These two items are the last two items that I have, and this is the Essential Face Brush Set from BK Beauty. And I got 4 brushes in this set. Now these brushes are made in China, but she's a YouTuber, the young lady who has this shop. I don't recall her name, but I've looked at a couple of her videos. But BK Beauty, I'm sure you've heard of them. The set that I got came with brush 106, I want to say. And 106 is a foundation brush, but the other set that you can get comes with 101, which is a contoured foundation brush, which seems to be quite popular. But I of course didn't get that right now. So I think if I go back and get any more of these brushes, I will get 101 and 105. This set came with 106 as your foundation brush, 102 is your large powder brush, and that's this one. And again, this is your foundation brush here. And 103 is your bronzer brush. And 104 as your tapered powder brush. Very soft, very, very soft. These are the vegan brushes, and so you can use them wet or dry formulas, powders, anything like that. And everybody's raving about these brushes being very soft. The handles are very pretty, the ferrules are very pretty, and they look like kitten hair to me, or cat hairs to me. They look so fine and beautiful, so I cannot wait to use these. And that set, I mean, was a really good sale price. I think it was their Mother's Day sale for that set. And the last set of brushes that I ordered are from, I've got them on Beautylish, and they're the Sonia G, and these are the Sky Eye set, and you get 5 brushes here. Now these brushes are unique because these are not vegan brushes. These are made from goat hair, and they're made in Japan, and they are made one at a time. They're not mass produced, and these are perfect for hooded eyes because they're very small and detailed brushes. They pick up your eyeshadow very well, and they deposit it or lay it down very well. It's what I've been told and what I read, and it's beautiful, or works very well on hooded eyes. So you get, like I said, 5 brushes. This is a nice wood handle which has a beautiful ombre effect in the blue and black. This one is the Jumbo Blender. This one is the Soft Shader. And this is the white goat hair, I want to say. And it's the Sekiho. And these others are brown goat hair. This one is the mini booster. And this one is the flat definer. And this one is the classic crease. So I'm looking forward to applying my makeup with these. I know that these are really pricey, and these were not. I think this was about the only thing that I purchased that was not on sale. Everything else was on sale that I purchased. But I don't think they go on sale. So you just have to bite the bullet and get them if you want them. Okay, guys, that concludes what I got. Yes, it was crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It was a crazy time for me shopping because I don't think I've ever shopped for this much at a shorter period of time, especially in one area like makeup. I did get some things from Sam's Beauty, and you know, they're small things because at Sam's Beauty I have ordered hair before, and they had the mask, and they had them in black, and I thought they would be good to wear with my makeup. So I picked up a little eyelash container because, you know, I was trying to up my game with my eyelashes, and I picked up 2 more pair of the Allure pre-glued eyelashes. And other than that, I think I just got the mask. So that's about it. The other things I bought were not makeup related or anything like that, so they'll be coming to you at a different time. So I hope you enjoyed my crazy shopping, you know, my madness. You know, usually it's March Madness, but this is quarantine shopping all madness because I feel like I truly had a crazy mad time shopping during this time. Thank you for watching. Remember, a smile is your best accessory. If you see anything here that you think you'd like me to do a separate video on, I would be happy to do that. If you see anything here that you own already and you really like, and you can share your experience with that product with me or any of us here, go ahead and do so. And if you have questions about any product, you know, ask them. I'll try to get answers to you about them. But I really feel like I had my mission accomplished, that I found my ride or die foundations, and I was able to dip my toe into a little bit of higher end products. I hate to say luxury because, you know, oh my gosh, just remembered. I picked up a lipstick, and it hasn't come yet, and I don't know when it's going to come. And that's actually luxury when you spend that much, and it was not on sale for a lipstick. You'll see it later. I'll keep you in suspense. But so I don't feel like all of this was luxury, or luxury is a term I want to use loosely. I can say that these things were more higher end, because some people will look at these things and say, yeah, that's not luxury to me. But it is in my case, because I have bought from Sephora the mid-range and drugstore things. So, like I said, I hope you enjoyed what I picked up, and I hope you find something here that you like. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for helping me reach 100 subscribers. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.